Welcome back. It's me, Logan, and we got...
Zach Christopher Perry.
And today, we're doing our...
ranking of Oasis, what is it, sixth?
Yeah, I think this is the 6th part.
This is the part 6 of the series, the 6th studio album. That's if you include the master plan. And we're going to be ranking Heathen Chemistry today.
Kermit's favourite album.
Yeah.
He's not here today. He's busy.
He's on a business trip.
Yeah. I say we get into it.
Yeah. In number 12, we have A Quick Peep.
It's just an instrumental, basically, for 1 minute and 17 seconds.
Yeah, for a 1 minute and 17 second song, it's basically the best that you could probably get.
Yeah.
It's just like, I like the guitar, it's average, drums are average, everything in this song is just average, really, and plus it's an instrumental that, as we've already said, is 1 minute 17 seconds long, and it doesn't really do much, does it?
Yeah. And number 11, we got The Cage. If you don't know what The Cage is, basically, it's a thing where you trap animals, people, wherever you want in it. That's a cage.
But it's also a song on the album, but it's actually quite unique because it's a hidden track, like you just said.
Yeah.
It was in Better Man, which we'll get to Better Man in a sec, but Better Man, when it released, was 38 minutes long.
Not on the album.
Not on the album,
no,
but...
not on vinyl. On CD it was.
On CD, it was 38 minutes long, so about half hour of it is literally just silence, and then there's a hidden track at the end, and that hidden track is The Cage.
Silence like this.
For like half hour.
Yeah.
But essentially, is it just an instrumental?
Yeah, it's an instrumental.
It's another instrumental again. Like, we put two instrumentals at the bottom there because they're not very unique. But it's got a hidden meaning behind it because it's a hidden song and I quite like some of the stuff that's in it.
Yeah.
Guitar wise, I really like some of the tones that they've chosen to implant.
I like the drum sound from this album.
Yeah, and they continue to use that in this one. But other than that, it's really just a whatever song.
Yeah. Number 10. This song. It's probably All in My Mind.
And that's why number 10 is probably All in My Mind.
I forgot this song was even on the album. Some of these songs are just forgettable. Yeah,
they are. Some of these songs are a bit forgettable. But probably All in My Mind, it's a bit slower compared to a couple of the others. It's not as fast paced.
I don't even remember who sings this song.
No, I don't either. But probably All in My Mind. It's definitely All in My Mind in terms of some of the drum beats and the guitars and that.
Yeah. You say that about everything.
Yeah, I do, because that's my two favourite instruments in music, other than the vocals. And it's got some nice subject matter to it, but there is a song that's literally directly above this that we're going to get to next in a minute. That's a tiny bit better because it has more subject matter that relates to me as a person.
Which song copied the bass line from Rain again?
That was The Cage.
No, it wasn't The Cage.
Better Man.
No, it was a different song.
It was probably All in My Mind.
we might have to just go back to see if that was it. Yeah, we'll see. Another fact about Probably All in My Mind
is that this actually contains
the bass line from Rain by the Beatles.
Yeah, and the Rain's actually a very good song that we should mention as well. Go check that out if you haven't. But Probably All in My Mind, like once again, very decent song. Yeah. We're still kind of in that meh era, I would say. There's only, I would say, a few songs that I'm extremely positive on with this album. And there's a few that are really good.
Alright. Number 9. My favourite number, for other reasons. Born on a Different Cloud. This song's like a bit more... I think it was a bit more softer.
Yeah, it was a bit softer.
And during this time, there's probably no meanings behind all the songs. They're just writing after.
Well, for this, Oasis has always been like that. I mean, even if you look at interviews with Noel, like, people have, he says that people have come up to him saying, "Oh, what does Born in a Different Cloud mean? What is all this?"
I don't think Noel wrote Born on a Different Cloud.
Okay, well, he didn't forget. But like, a lot of people go up to him and ask, like, "Oh, what does this song mean? What does the subject matter mean?" And
It's Sally Sin that song by the Stone Roses. I cannot pronounce.
Yeah. But all I'm saying is that a lot of people come up to him and think that, oh yeah, there's some subject matter behind it, but they just say it's just music, mate. It's just a song, and I just love that.
Like Wonderwall, people thought that was written about his first wife.
Yeah, but it wasn't because he denounced her.
Yeah.
But Born in a Different Colour. I like how this one of all of the songs on this album is very much like it's got a different pacing to that. Whereas if you look at the songs that are high up on our list, they're more fast pacing. Not that I think that a slow pacing is bad for a song. It's just that sometimes it can be a bit drawn out until you actually get to the really intriguing, interesting parts of it, which is towards the end of it. But overall, it's a Liam song, I would say.
Yeah,
it's a Liam song.
Yes, Liam's on this.
But it's not bad for a Liam song, I would actually say.
I don't think Liam wrote it. I think he sang it.
Yeah, but
I think we just move on.
I think we move on to number 8 and we get to the good stuff.
Yeah, number 8 is a song called "She Is Love."
Yeah, She Is Love.
Wished we had someone that we loved.
Yeah, I wish I had someone that I loved.
Yeah, but on this day, February 14th, when we're filming this, we do not.
Yeah.
We're just two single fellas.
Yeah. Just, trying to find someone.
Yeah.
I hope I do find someone someday.
Any single ladies watching, hit us up.
Shut up. Yeah. She Is Love. Essentially...
Noel Gallagher acoustic song.
Yeah. I would say that this is from number 8 onwards. I'd say it's the good stuff. Numbers 9 through 12 that we just mentioned was decent.
The forgettable stuff.
They're the forgettable stuff, and then this is now where it starts to get a little bit better. But She Is Love, I really like the acoustic in this.
Yeah.
It's unique, it's different, they've done acoustic stuff before, but this one just feels a bit different.
I like the organ sounds.
It doesn't sound like Wonderwall, it doesn't sound like Half the World Away.
Champagne Supernova.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like Cast No Show. It stands out. It's a bit unique, and that's what I like about it the most. Compared to the other songs in the album, is that She Is Love does stand out a bit. And it's a shorter song as well. I think it's only, 3 minutes long?
And the electric guitar, like, little licks it does.
Yeah, that's cool. That's very cool and unique.
Number 7?
But number 7 is where it really starts to get good. And this is Better Man.
I told him to get Better Man.
Yeah.
I'm a better man than that little pain in the arse who you're probably dating.
Yeah.
The vape addicts.
Yeah. And I wish I was a better man as well, because then I could actually get someone to love me. But Better Man, I really like how this one does the approach of, and we're not talking about the 30-minute cut.
No.
That's the uncut version, but we're talking about the cut version. The 4-minute and 20-second version. But Better Man, I really like the fact that this is a bit heavier, and that's why I tend to lean towards more.
And Liam wrote this song.
Yeah.
Well done, Liam.
Well done, mate.
He deserved it.
You finally wrote a song for once, anyway.
Little James.
Yeah, true, Little James.
And another song coming up.
But Better Man, I really like this one. It's. I wouldn't say that this is unique as such. It's just a good song to listen to. And whenever I'm in a bad mood, I'm going to throw on one like this. And it's just it's not a chore to listen to, is it? It's not a chore to listen to at all.
Not unless you're listening on the CD.
Yeah. If you want to listen to a half hour, or like you want to watch something like a Wavelength, that me and we watched.
Oh yeah.
Funny story about this, but me and him watched a film called Wavelength, which is literally 45 minutes of looking at a window, and it's the worst film I've ever seen in my life, other than Empire.
Next song.
But that's essentially listening to Better Man for 30 minutes on end. Essentially, that's essentially what it's equal to.
But number 6.
And this is where it really gets tough.
Force of Nature. I quite like this one because it, like, the song before this, the first song on the album, which is coming up,
Yeah.
like, they fade into each other.
Yeah. They sound like very one distinct song. They feel like one distinct idea that's kind of been pushed together. Like,
yeah. I do like the electronic drums they used. I know
that's
people.
a bit unique.
I know people dislike Alan White's use of using like not straight on beats like during this era, the last album he played on. But I quite like this one because of it. Just sounds like something you could like listen to in the car or something.
Yeah, when you're going on a long journey or something, and you just want to throw on something to listen to. But Force of Nature, like I've said this many times in the songs, but I love the guitar, I love the drums. Like you said, the electronic drums are a bit different. They haven't really done that before. Have they done that before in other previous albums?
No,
they haven't done that before. So that's a new thing that they've come up with. But all in all, it's very different. It's very unique, and I just love the fact that they're trying to do something else to stand out. Apart from just being, regular old Oasis.
Yeah. And I like the bass on this album. Andy Bell's bass playing is much more significant.
Yeah, compared to the last album.
Like, Noel Gallagher does a good job on bass.
But Andy Bell's really good as well.
Yeah.
Like Andy Bell doesn't get enough credit, does he?
Well, he does, because people...
Yeah, he does, actually, yeah.
He was in the reunion tour and not Griggsy.
Yeah.
Because Griggsy's retired.
Yeah.
No one hasn't seen him for a long, long time.
He's under Did you know that people said that he's under a guise?
What?
Griggsy's under a guise. Did you hear about that recently?
No.
Griggsy apparently is under a guise, and a lot of people saying that he's been hiding out as a British actor for many years now, and he's going under the name Craig Cash.
Oh, all because they look similar doesn't mean they're the same person.
That's what a lot of people are saying. A lot of people are saying that Craig Cash is Griggsy from Oasis. Look up Craig Cash, by the way, brilliant actor. But I say we move on to the top 5.
Top 5.
Number 5,
The Hindu Times. Great introduction to the album. This is a song that fades into the Force of Nature.
Yeah, and it fades in really well as well.
Yeah. And it just...
fades in and out.
Yeah. And it gives you, like, what to expect on the album.
Yeah, very much so.
These top few songs are, like, the best songs on the album.
Yeah. I told you this list was stacked at the top. Like, this top bunch is really...
Like,
difficult.
as soon as we got onto, like, track 6, the top 5 positions were all gone.
Yeah.
After track 6.
Yeah. But... like I said, Hindu Times. I love how this one, like, I would say probably that out of the top 6, Force of Nature is the slowest one, other than Stop Crying Your Heart Out, but that's like later.
Yeah.
But the Hindu Times is a fast-paced song. That's what I really like about how they introduce us to the album, and they make it splendid and different.
Yeah.
You can see that as well in this song, how they learn that people, when they released Standing on the Shoulder of Giants, and people listened to that and were like, there are a lot of slower songs on this list. You can tell that with the Hindu Times and some of the other songs on this album, that they really came back, didn't they?
Yeah.
With stuff like that. And they really impressed the fans the most.
This album is underrated as hell.
Yeah, I would go on record saying this is probably the most underrated of the albums. I mean, even Noel Gallagher has declared this as Oasis's least favourite album that they've made. I don't know why, but he just classifies it as that. And I think Liam even classifies it as well. I'm not completely sure.
Yeah, well, he does still perform, probably, like... I would like to think he would perform some of the songs he
I mean, I
wrote.
still think this is the top 5 album.
Yeah.
It's definitely not the disaster piece that some people say
Yeah.
that it is.
It's like people classing the Let It Be album by the Beatles as the breakup album.
Yeah.
But that was recorded before their masterpiece, Abbey Road.
Yeah.
Like that.
And I will say as well that this one, especially like the Hindu Times as well, like because of the fast pace, after we listened to Standing on the Shoulder of Giants again, and then I went into Heathen Chemistry, I just felt a different change with this album, and it really stood out with the Hindu Times. So that, like I'm saying, they really came back with stuff like this.
Yeah.
But that's it for the Hindu Times, really.
Number 4. I saw some of my emo friends the other day. They were in a bad place.
Yeah, we just love hanging around with our emo friends.
Even my ex-girlfriend was emo.
Yeah. How sad.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move on to Honey in a Bad Place. Honey in a Bad Place, I prefer this one slightly.
Yeah.
Force of Nature, the Hindu Times, and Honey in a Bad Place kind of be like 3 different distinct ideas pushed together. And that's essentially what Honey in a Bad Place is. It's the final out of the 3 on the album. But I prefer this one because there's a bit more uniqueness. There's a bit more streamlined and a bit more variety in this one. Whereas I feel like Force of Nature and Hindu Times repeated themselves. Yeah,
I think Gem Archers wrote this song.
Yeah, I think he did actually.
If you don't know who Gem Archers is, he was the front man of Heavy Stereo, obviously in Oasis, BDI, and in Noel Gallagher's solo career.
Yeah, but essentially, Honey in a Bad Place, it's a bit heavier as well. I feel like when I listened to this again recently.
Just today,
yeah. This morning I listened to it as well. But
I listened to it in the afternoon.
Yeah, I know. But I listened to some this morning.
Yeah.
But essentially, Honey in a Bad Place, whenever I listen to it, out of the 3... is it the 3 singles, I would say? Is this a single?
No, Honey in a Bad Place was not a single. The singles were Songbird, Little by Little / She Is Love, Stop Crying Your Heart Out, and The Hindu Times.
But I will say, out of the ones on this album that I look forward to re-listening to, this is the one that's the most unique, I would say, that I look forward to giving it a re-listen.
Yeah.
And with that, we move on to the top 3.
These top 3, they're like all equally the same in our opinions.
And this is really funny actually, because I mentioned that his number 1 out of the top 3 that we discussed that both of our top 3 were exactly the same. Yeah. But we swapped them around in different positions.
Yeah.
And his number 1 is my number 3, and my number 2, or his number 2 is my number 1, and so on, so on. So I'll say each of the top 3 that we say, you'll say the one that you picked for it, and then when we get to the song that I would have picked for top 3, I would have said, I would have put that one in top 3.
Yeah. But we came to a decision in the end.
And number 3 is
a song that we would play after we got broken up with.
Yeah.
Stop Crying Your Heart Out.
Makes you feel better.
Yeah.
Um,
Beautiful song. I love the piano, the acoustic guitar, Liam's vocals.
I guess I love this one because I've actually been for it.
Yeah, same.
If you haven't been for it, then you don't have the same amount of understanding, I guess you could say, that you have with this song. But I've had an ex that's broken up with me before. It was heartbreaking.
Yeah.
And
this album really cheered me up from my previous heartbreak.
Yeah. But I just think it's perfect. There's nothing else you can say about these top 3, but these are like generational classics. Yeah. I would say. But out of the 3, it's definitely Stop Crying Your Heart that's number 3, because this one is it's a bit dull. There's not any redeeming factors, I would say. That's the only thing that keeps it. It's a perfect song, but it just feels dark and gritty compared to the other two, I would say.
Number 2, I believe, is
Little by Little.
Great Noel Gallagher's acoustic type song. I like the drums, bass, everything about it. Even the story.
Yeah, this is one that's like... This one, number 1 for me, is... Well, I would say that my number 3 would be your number 1, which is the number 1 number we picked for this list.
Yeah.
My number 2 is... No, my number 1 is Little by Little, and my number 2 is Stop Crying Your Heart Out. That's how I would rank it. But we're doing your list, so it's only fair.
Yeah. Well, we done your list for like
2 albums, 3 albums.
Yeah, we done it for like the majority of the top half.
Yeah. So it's only fair that you get a chance. But Little by Little, what can I say? It's absolutely amazing. It's an excellent song. It's a biblical, very much like that word. But Little by Little, I mean, there's nothing else I can really say but the fact that it's perfect.
Yeah.
The guitar's perfect, the story behind it is perfect.
We don't even know what it's written about, so
no.
We don't know why we're saying the story behind it.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm saying that either. But, essentially, I guess we have to move on to number 1, because I'm starting to run out of things to say other than the word perfect.
Number 1, it's a Liam Gallagher song. Quite short, but a timeless...
Sweet, I would say.
Songbird is number 1.
I don't get why it's your number 1. That's the reason why we both disagreed with each other really on these top 3. We both have the same top 3, but they're just pushed around essentially.
Yeah, like our top 3s are like we would switch around all of them.
Yeah,
they're like the 3 songs which would work in either way.
Songbirds my number 3, Stop Crying Your Heart Out's number 2, and 1 was Little by Little for me, and then Stop Crying Your Heart Out's number 3 for you, Little by Little's number 2 for you, 1 Songbird for you.
Well, 2 and 1 would be swapped around a lot.
Yeah.
Because I think Stop Crying Your Heart Out would just stay at 3 either way.
Yeah, and the same thing with Songbird for me. I think Stop Crying Your Heart Out and Little by Little would be swapped around a lot for me as well.
Before we recorded this, you said you agreed that Stop Crying Your Heart Out would always be in 3. It's those 2 you'd swap around.
Did I? Oh, I can't remember. But I would say Songbird. It's a classic.
Yeah.
It's a classic from the 2000s
and
Oasis generation.
And I don't get why they didn't play this live at the recent reunion tour.
Yeah, it pissed you off, didn't it?
Not really, but they played other good songs.
Yeah. But it's like, I love this song.
Yeah.
I think it's great. I think it's a masterpiece.
No, actually, with this album, this isn't the one Noel Gallagher hated. He actually hates Be Here Now.
Yeah.
Like, this album and Be Here Now is just albums Noel Gallagher does not like.
Yeah. He just sees it as a bit bland, he says as well. But I think that's going to do it for the ranking, guys. So, suggest what we should do in the comment section below. Is there any questions that you want to ask us about our music, about our different tastes and that? Or if there's anything funny that we should do for you lot, then just put them down in the comment section below.
And before we go, thank you for 41 subscribers.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. And I'm just amazed, 41 subscribers. We used to be at 20, we went to 25, we went to 30, and then we went to 40, and
it's all you guys that we thank.
It's all you guys. We do this for all of you, and I can't thank you enough. I just can't thank you enough.
And tune in for the upcoming Kermit series.
Yeah.
Trailer drops this Friday.
Yeah. The Rise of Kermit is coming soon.
The pilot.
Yeah. There's going to be 4 episodes
for this season.
And then we're doing a season after it.
Which we won't get into now.
Which we won't even get into now, but there's going to be 2 seasons.
Yeah.
But the Rise of Kermit is season 1,
Yeah.
and then there's a second season coming later.
And we'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.